She's usually, because I think she's about 10, 12 years older than him. She's usually used to initiating conversation and contact. He's just chilling in the background. They're going out having fun. I think they probably hooked up, had sex maybe twice or whatever. She told him it'd be nice sometimes if he initiate the text messages so she know that he thinking about her. He was like, cool, all right, I got you. Keep in mind the whole time, I'll tell you what I'm thinking on it in a minute. He initiates text message one day and he was like, good morning. He's like, it'd be real good to stir up your guts. And she was thrown off by that. And she was like, wow, I can't believe he came at me like that. And I'm like, you told him to message you to let you know that he's thinking about you. And I said, why are you surprised that he has sexual energy for you? I said, you're giving this man all your non-sexual time. You think he's just hanging out with you because he needs somebody to hang out with?
Right. It was like he looking for a buddy.
Like y'all already done fucked once, twice. He waiting to see when you're gonna run the playback. You know what I'm saying? So because you wanted him to be take initiative, he you know what I'm saying, he shotgun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the misperception. Like the idea that guys, like, I got a few female friends I have no sexual interest in or whatever, but I don't hang out with them like I hang out with the fellas. You did what I'm saying? When we hang out or whatever, it's usually in the context of being with the other friends that I have. I'm not gonna give her the idea that we're gonna have some alone time. I don't ever want none of my female friends to think I need alone time with them if there's no intent to be in a sexual situation with them, because I know me. I'm a man.
Right.
And I'm not saying that a woman's time should be only exchangeable for sexual energy, but most guys who end up in friend zones, more times than none, they hang out there because they trying to fuck.
Yeah, that's also a misperception for anybody that's listening, that men can't have female friends. I have quite a few.
Right.
I have quite a few. I have probably a good handful, maybe 4 or maybe even 5 that are actual friends.
It comes down to value, bro.
Yeah.
Because I got male friends that I don't kick it with very often because the time value doesn't match. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with women. I think the difference though is like with guys, it's already an unspoken, unwritten rule. You don't even have to explain why y'all friends. You know what I'm saying? But for women, like women and men have to shit test each other just to make sure that the friendship is the friendship. Because most women be oblivious that the dude that she got in the friend zone even likes her like that.
I think they're naive. I don't think they're oblivious. I think they be naive.
I think it's a combination of both, bro.
Word.
I think it's like a lot of it probably comes from like not necessarily having enough males in their lives that actually express those ideas to them. Mm-hmm. So they just assume because let's say they went to college. College is the wrong place to do a litmus test for this type of shit. But they went to college and hung out with a bunch of dudes and they became friends with them. And then they get out here in the world and like that pool of people spreads out across the nation.
Correct.
So their access isn't as attainable as it was when they were in college. Like you can just reach out, you know what I'm saying, go across campus, go meet somebody in the library or blah, blah, blah on the school campus. But in the real world, now it's a world full of strangers. And you have no idea where people stand.
Right, correct.
That's why dudes out here get scammed by females. You know what I'm saying? That's why chicks out here hollering at niggas ain't shit. It's the same thing because they don't have a proper context, and their misperception is jading them.
Yeah, they don't be checking the energy of the men that they dealing with. And
nigga is cool, or a nigga think, oh, she cool as hell, or she thick as hell. She must really like me because she hanging out with me, or he ain't trying to fuck me because he's so respectful of me, or he paying for all the meals because he want to, and he don't expect nothing on the back end because he being a gentleman. A lot of dudes ain't just trying to be a gentleman.
No, they trying to smash, pimp.
They in the game to win it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, but that is a definite misperception. I have had female friends for years homegirls, and they you know, they're not even female friends. These are my homegirls. These are the women that if something happened to me, they might stab you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I value them on a very high level, the same way I value my homies, the same way I value you. I can have them over and we can shoot the shit, kick it, and talk some shit, and everything will be okay. Everybody go home and everything is normal. And I know growing up, dudes were saying there's no such thing as having women as friends, and I never understood that, because how do you, to me at least, how do you know who to talk to then when you having female problems if you don't have sisters, right? Like for me, it was I needed that, not just for women in general, but to have a better understanding of women outside of my sisters and my cousins who I was immediately attached to. Like there's no way that, to me, in this life you can get through without being able to talk to them about certain things, because you don't understand them all the damn time.
I think for me, because I'm a people watcher and I'm a student of life. So like my thing is like I watch how, and it's always been this way, I've always watched how women treat their female friends. And it helped me understand why they want male friends, why they need male friends. I watch how guys treat their male friends and understand why certain men just cannot have female friends and some can. You know what I'm saying? It really it's a familial thing. It's like how like I don't hang out with nobody that I don't feel at least a familial bond with. I can't just hang out with complete strangers and be like, hey, we cool now. You know what I'm saying? If I don't feel like there's some sort of connection there, it is what it is. That shit dead in the wind. And it's the same thing with like hanging out with females. I do realize that like a lot of like I don't hang out with a lot of chicks. I got a nice cluster of female friends that I consider to be close friends, but I kind of view them from the angle of like they always need me to teach them shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not something I sought out, but I think that they pick up from me a vibe that I'm a source, I'm a fountain of information about men. They understand, they can learn about men through me. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder if that's what a lot of our gender issues is attached to.
Stem from. Absolutely. The lack of understanding and the misperceptions of it all, right?
Somebody who's open enough to give you those types of conversations.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people can't go to their dad or their mom to get that type of information.
No, they can't, because they didn't have that relationship where they could do it, and if they try, it's uncomfortable. For me, definitely, like I will just say that, like I never felt comfortable having certain conversations with my mom because we didn't have that type of relationship. You know, she didn't talk to me about she didn't talk to me about sex.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I learned about it at school, and then from applying myself, you know. So we didn't have those conversations. The only thing she ever told me was don't bring nobody home pregnant.
I think that's like the black mama mantra.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think my mom said a number of times, she was like, I'm glad I don't got no daughters. She said, because I ain't trying to help raise nobody else's kids. That's like that was like embedded in my head. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, even though she was supportive and stuff like that of me and my brother, but I could tell that she put the green light up for damn anything else we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because she knew we wasn't bringing babies home.
Cause he threw me off. Aim the plane so high,